All right, guys, I'm going to start on the hardest part, and that's the cylinders in the back. I've seen a video where the guy talk about you can remove 2 nuts or something on this right here, and I feel 2 nuts. Well, I feel a nut on this side, and I'm assuming there's a nut on that side. But you know, I said I was gonna spray this off. I said I was gonna spray that off before I go work on this car, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Would save me from getting some grease though, wouldn't it? Y'all want me to go spray it off right quick? Woo, my arm is tired. People try to make like it's such a big deal to get your engine wet. I've been meaning to make a video showing you guys that don't be afraid to spray your engine off. Just make sure the engine is warm. Drive the car around for about 15-20 minutes. Make sure the engine is warm. Why? Because if you do get water in a sensitive spot, because of the heat, will evaporate the water a lot quicker than if the engine is cold. I am not filming anything because it is kicking my butt. Okay, listen. Took this bolt. I got the bolt in the back. I thought it was 4, but it's only 3. I removed the EGR valve switch, EGR switch. And I got the bolt on this side off and dropped it. It was a nut like that. One of those nuts hold this right here onto that. I'm gonna use that nut on the other side of this. And my problem is now is trying to get this other nut. It's only 2. I'm glad of that. I don't know what to do, guys. Guys, I just figured out what this is. This is not an EGR valve. This is the smog pump check valve. That's what it is. This pipe here is running down by the transmission. The electric air pump is over here up under there somewhere. That's what that is. That's what that is. I thought I recognized it. The Trailblazer has one. So it's not an EGR valve, it's just a smog pump check valve. But anyway, I dropped my ratchet down here some damn where, and it didn't hit the floor, and I can't find it. All right, guys, got some good news and some okay news. The good news is I got my ratchet, and the okay news is I found the other nut. Bad news is I still got to get that other one off. All right, guys, this right here don't even have to be there. This is used to hold the solenoid for this air pump. If this wasn't here, I could bend this over and I could get on the side of it. So I'm getting ready to eliminate this crap here. This is why I don't work on other people's cars. I work on my own, and I can cut this out the way. God, I wish I had my freaking what do you call it? Grinder. All right, guys, check this out. I bent this up. I still couldn't get to go far enough for me to get to the bolt. Then it come to me. Maybe the way you're supposed to get those 2 bolts off is to go in from the bottom. So I decided to jack the car up because I can see some daylight down in here. So I'm getting ready to go to the bottom with a bunch of long extensions. And I'm gonna try to grab that bolt off. Well guys, ironically, the one that I could see is the one that's already off. The one I can't get to, I can't see it. I think the insulation is in my way. But that didn't work. Alright guys, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I got it loose with that, but once it got loose, I couldn't turn it anymore. So I don't know what the hell you call these, but I bought these. I got a set of these, and I think they call them crow's foot. But anyway, I tied a piece of string around it because I knew I was gonna drop it. No, I didn't drop it, probably because I tied string around it. If I hadn't tied string around, I would have dropped it. But anyway, I got the damn thing loose enough now where I can use my fingers to get it off. And this piece of metal is not going back on there, y'all. It's not going back on there. I'm gonna try to keep the auxiliary air pump, but this metal is not going back on. I got the screw off. This is not going back on. That sucker is gonna sit there just like this. Just like that. Is it gonna do it? We're gonna find out, because it ain't going back on. You don't tell me there's another doggone bolt. Don't want to come out. Yeah, that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna sit there without that metal piece. I can't believe I took all this time to get this off so I can get this off. That's crazy, man. This is the reason why people don't like working on North Star. So now what we got to do to get the this off is just remove the bolts. All right, too, I was able to use this 10mm universal, the ratchet, and the electric. I used my hand to break the bolt loose. They weren't too tight, but I didn't want to overwork that joint. So I got it loose and I used that to bring it out quickly. All the bolts are out now. I just need to unplug this. And this should pop out. Damn oxygen sensor thing is still trying to create havoc. Push that out the way. You know, the problem might actually be my big old hand. Okay, don't make me go to bend it. Don't make me go to bending that oxygen scent. Think I will too. Give me a second. Guys, don't you love how GM like to put locks on top of locks? You got a lock right here, but they want to put a lock right there to keep that lock from coming off. It's just a damn oxygen sensor. It ain't that important. It's not like it's gonna come off, the car's gonna blow up. I got something for this. It ain't coming back on. I'm taking the blue lock off. All right, tube, I got the first plug out. It's on the passenger side. It's a Denso. It's not worn out too bad. It don't look as bad as the number 8 plug in the front. Maybe that's the reason why it's not misfiring. Now y'all can say I'm crazy if you want to. I don't really care about regular AC Delco non-platinum plugs. They like $2.69 a piece. I thought about buying the platinum, but this is my car and I'm probably not gonna ever do this again, so I don't really care. So I'm putting a regular AC Delco in there. I'm using this extension brake thing because it's not enough room to doggone turn. Uh-oh, can't get back in. Where's that hole? There the hole is. You want to run it in by hand. I would use, I think it's in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in there. But I'm not in a hurry. I don't waste all day getting that one exhaust bolt out. Now, for all you want to know how much torque, you're in the wrong channel. I don't do torque specs. Alright. It was kind of tight, not real tight. It wasn't real tight. Alright. Okay, so that's all tight as I'm gonna put it. How far did I turn it? Guys, I don't be paying attention. Alright, we're gonna go one more. We're gonna go 4 more, 3 more. Feel for the hole. Ratchet. Yeah, that sucker went that tight. Let's see, can I save some time? Ooh, that saved a lot of time. Did it come out? Ooh, now that one also denso. It's worn down a little bit more than that one. Yeah, it's quite a bit more than that one. And for those who want to know, are you going to gap the plugs? I don't gap plugs. I just, as long as that looks like that, I don't gap it. Now, if it, just say if this was a brand new plug and it had that much space, I might bring it together. Actually, I think this is the worst one. Well, no, that's the better one. Yeah, I leave that alone, but I don't need that little gap thing. I don't care what the gap spec is. I eyeball. Some people say, you can't do that. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. All right, I'm pretty sure that's in. So we're gonna turn this the other way. I'm gonna take a ratchet. Y'all wanna see how far I'm turning it? I don't think y'all have seen me put. We're gonna put that rat there. Hope y'all can see that. All right, it's tight. Oh crap, what was that? Some pop. Was that the plug pop? Was that the plug pop? Take this. I think the plug is, yeah, the plug is magnetic. So if it's popped, I don't think it popped, but let's see. Nah. Come on. Nah, it ain't popped. I don't know, I guess it slipped. All right. Guys, that's all I'm gonna show you. Y'all wanna see one more? Let's see. Okay, that's 1 hole, 2 hole, 2 hole, 3 hole. tightening that one. It wasn't that tight at all, y'all. Let's see. Come on, come on. Don't you just love power tools? Okay, this one's got an oil leak. Am I gonna change the valve cover gasket? Not today, I ain't. It's not too bad. I'm not getting a misfire, so I don't care. I might change it another day, just not today. Grab another plug. Look at the gap on that one. Yeah, it's pretty good. You gonna put in the anti-seize on that black? You ain't gonna put no anti-seize on that black? I ain't using the ratchet because this doggone exhaust, small pump pipe is in my way. And we're gonna put this ratchet on. Okay, just stop. I'm making sure my socket is in. Okay, yeah. Okay, we got one more left on this back side here. Okay, we're done. We're gonna take this, stick it back in here. Make sure this, somebody said make sure the spring is on. Spring is on. Spring is in there. Right there. I'm gonna put this down in there. Push it all the way in. Push this one down in there. Make sure it's all the way in. The last one. Push it down in there. Make sure it's all the way in. This is what we're working with, y'all. Hope you can see that. If you can't, I'm sorry. And I think the next thing is to put this sucker back in there. By the way, ain't all them damn bolts getting back in there. Alright, we going. Okay, how did I put this in here? Okay, damn holes in my way. Big old hands in the way now. Come on, baby. Come on. Go on in there for Papa. You know, I think this motor needs to be like tilted. Come on, baby. Come on. Guys, I meant it when I said that thing wasn't going back. It ain't going back. And this, look, slides right on. Now, it's gonna make a little tapping noise, right? I got a plan for that. It's gonna make a little tapping noise. I got a plan for that. I'm going to, I don't know, I figured something out. Give me a second, I figured something out. All right, I took a piece of wire and I tied this down. Now it won't make any noise. And the hot part is not touching the engine. It's not touching the valve cover gasket. There's some space between it and the motor. And I'm not worried about that touching the motor because that's cool air is going through that anyway. As a matter of fact, the cool air is going through this anyway. Anyway, I just want to show y'all.